And we are live, people. Manchester City against Man United. This is what we watch football for these days, these evenings, these afternoons. The derby of all derbies. Yes, Liverpool will always be our main rivals, but this is the derby. Sound check. Yeah, my sound is working. Good, people. Smash like when you're entering, as usual. This is a small channel, so as much likes as we can get, then the better. Um, yeah, big news, guys. Big news. Rashford and Garnacho have been left outside the squad. They are not in the squad, not even in the team, but they're not, I don't believe, in the match day squad. Let me know what you think about that. For me, today is a beautiful day. Today is a good day. Where are the blue skies? Oh, listen. I don't know if that's the lyrics, but it should be, because there are no blue skies. It's dark as hell right now, but it's a good day. Because one thing it shows, whether you're a fan of Garnacho or you like Rashford, whatever, right? Let's put our feelings to the side for 1 second. What it shows is that this manager, unlike previous managers, don't care. If you're not playing well, if you've done something wrong, it doesn't matter. Look, Ten Hag did what he did to Sancho. Fair enough. But this manager, to leave Garnacho and Rashford outside the squad, that's a big, bold decision against Manchester City. That is balls. That's balls. That shows to me that he has the full backing. He must have the full backing, because the way that Garnacho plays shit every game and kept playing, I used to think that it was written in a contract, or Ten Hag's his godfather or something. But no, this manager, I said, I've had enough. Now, in my opinion, I believe it might have to do with the leaks that have been coming out of the camp in terms of the match day squads. Big news, if you guys don't know about it, there's been leaks, and people believe someone in Garnacho's camp is leaking the lineup. And apparently, this is the news, I'm only reporting what's out there. The pattern is the lineup's only really leaked when Garnacho starts. So there's conversations about Garnacho or somebody in his camp leaking the lineup beforehand. So maybe Garnacho was dropped because of that. There's conversations that Rashford is the leak, and there's been many talks about Rashford leaking stuff to the press for the last 4 years anyway. I mean, how's Rashford, who's not even as good as Nani, probably just better than Bebe, managed to survive 8 years at Man United? I've always said, how's Rashford man, managed to play so inconsistently, as inconsistent as Martial, and still survive so long? Yes, the Manchester born and bred thing goes a long way, but Rashford has been leaking stuff and has been manipulating the media and the PR to in my opinion, to save him from some criticism. And now that I guess the media rub and the PR stuff is going away from Rashford, you know, you can't rely on feeding kids like he did in Parliament and all the charity stuff. You can't rely on that to save him now. So when that stuff is starting to wither away, and we're now just looking at his football and just his football only, people are now saying, Rashford, get the hell out of United. Just get the hell out of United. You're not good enough. And I've been saying Rashford isn't good enough for the past 4 years. The problem with me is that I know I grew up. I'm in my late 30s, so I saw Giggs, I saw Beckham, I saw Ronaldo, I saw Real Madrid. With the Galacticos, I've seen ballers. Some of the in our time, we've seen some of the best footballers grace the planet. So when I see people get excited over Rashfords and stuff and Garnachos, I'm always like, we will not win the league, yeah, with those players. We will not. So, like I said, it's a good thing. The match is about to start, guys. Ahmad keeps his place in number 10, and Mason Mount starts. And the match has kicked off. Mason Mount starts as well in the 10 position with Hojlund up front. So We'll see what happens. We've gone defensive. We started Ligt and Maguire. It looks like Ligt and Maguire and Martinez are the three centre backs, with Dalot and Mazraoui the wing backs. Bruno and Ugarte as the two midfielders. Ahmad, Mount as the tens, with Hojlund up front. And I'm not quite sure if Man City have changed much, but Doku's on the left, so Grealish is not starting. Yeah, De Bruyne starts. Phil Foden starts. So yeah, strong Man City team. I'm expecting Man City to have most of the ball. But you know what? I'm also expecting Man United to have decent possession as well. Let's say 55-45, maybe 60-40. I can't see it being like a 70-30, something like that, which it has been in the past when Man City play Man United. One thing that we've done better. Sorry. Wow, sorry. The one thing we've done better under this manager is keep the ball. We just we're just not creative enough in the final third. We're just not good enough in the final third to score the goals we need to score. Some of the decision making in the final third is just not good enough. Wow. All right. Doku just skinned Mazraoui there. And while he ran the ball out of play, those are the moments, right, where Mazraoui, after being skinned just then, and I know the ball went out, he now has to recalibrate. He's now experienced Doku's pace. So from now on, this is what football's like this, right? Is Mazraoui now gonna take a step back every time Doku has a ball now? Those are kind of things I like to watch. How like little moments like that changes the way a footballer plays the rest of the game, because you need to get used to the player that you're up against, and you need to keep changing the way you play to to adapt to that. What's Mount doing? Or is that Bruno? That's good. But Mount should have made a run. Oh, I just wish. One thing about Hojlund, one thing about Hojlund that will always frustrate me, and the manager has said this himself. I wish he just had better footballing IQ. Like, he holds onto the ball a split second too long always. Well done, Martinez. Martinez up against Hojlund at the back. That's a problem, guys. If Hojlund isn't appealed away to the back post with Martinez, there's a problem. There's a problem. Anyway, corner for Man City. Oh, minty. All right. It's difficult to build, yeah. Difficult to build with Hojlund as a striker, because as you're gonna see in this match, guys, we're all gonna watch it. He's not very good at the basics, like controlling the football, bringing others into play. Those are all things that every footballer needs to do. He's not good at those things. He scored a few goals recently, and I'm happy that he scored goals. But his all-round game is so lacking. If he can just, oh my lord, nice. That's not good enough. The wing backs should have a bit of space. The problem is when we play with Ahmad as a wing back, I feel like we are much better when we play with attacking wing backs. We're playing with defensive wing backs today, Dallo and Mazraoui. So they're gonna get into positions, I believe, those two. But I don't know how much they're gonna do when they do have it. Good. Ahmad's the ball. Mazraoui to Ahmad. Mazraoui again. Bruno. See Dallo there, yeah, knows that the ball's going. Dallo needs to be more on his feet. My problem with Dallo playing as a wing back is that he's just not. I don't know if he has the incentive to go drive forward. He's very passive sometimes. I think Dallo in this system might be in danger, you know, because I don't think the left wing back position is his position long term. I don't. Oh, Mazraoui. Oh, that's not good, Mazraoui. And I don't think the right wing back position will be his long term either. I think with Dallo, I'm thinking, and this is not Dallo's fault because I don't think Dallo's a bad footballer. I just think the system. He's a fullback, not a wing back. So I don't think the wing back roles suit Dallo. And I don't know if he's better than anyone else we have in the central defensive roles either. So I don't know long term, next 2 years or so, if Dallo's going to be here. I'm not gonna lie, guys. And I like Dallo, so I can be impartial. I like Dallo. I want him to be here, but I reckon a lot of players will be victim of the system. All right. Anyway, the match is right now. We're keeping the ball all right. It's got a decent pace. It's not frantic. It's quite measured at the moment. Both teams feeling each other out the first 8-9 minutes. Let me see some of your comments. Yeah, Osman in the place, in the building. Yeah, Oz. Yeah, they're not in the squad at all. So yeah, sadly, like Arteta had to do some, make some big changes, which weren't popular at the time. So I think, if you really want to change stuff, you got to do it. I don't think Ten Hag did that enough. I don't think Ten Hag did that enough, personally. Oh, Dallo on the ball. Oh, Dallo, that cross was poor, Dallo. Oh, Dallo's got. Listen, Dallo. I've literally just said that you might not have, a long, long future here, and that ball in is so bad. Like, oh, it's terrible, man. You gotta have better quality than that, man. When I saw Liverpool the other day, everyone was just putting in great crosses. Salah was putting in balls. We just need better quality all around. Anyway, let me see what you guys are saying. Turkish Nacho is hella immature. I agree, Turkish. I agree. City only have one forward listed on their website in the squad, and it's Haaland. How many clubs only have one forward? That's insane. Listen, I'm pretty sure they probably had one forward last year when they won the league. Like, thing is, Haaland, yeah, I don't know if Haaland's hardly injured. Is Haaland hardly I don't really remember Haaland being injured, like, since he's come to Chelsea, Man City. Not for a long period of time, anyway. We're keeping the ball all right. We're moving it. It's a very long time since I've seen us play football where we're... Oh, Guandalo. What's going on? Offside. What happened there? He's way off. Do you know what? It's been a long time since we played football where we've had decent possession against Man City. Usually we're just camp. So like I said, one thing I do expect, and one thing I have seen, is that we do keep the ball better because we have better structure. We know where we're going to be. We just need better quality now in the final third. When you have structure and you kind of have a feeling of where your players are going to be and whatnot, and when you're drilled, it means you have to use less thinking. I always tell people this. In football, there's no time to think. Everything has to be just quickly. So if you're drilled a million times, oh, Mason Mount's gone down. Mason Mount needs to get out of there. Listen, this Mason Mount experiment is done. He'll never be fit. He will never be fit for Man United, ever. We need to look, he's down on the ground again. Oh, but yeah, our one thing is we're better drilled, which is good. Anyway, looks like Mason Mount is done as usual. I don't get this Mason Mount thing. Like, you know when Chelsea, when there's players at Chelsea and Chelsea can see that he's injury prone and Chelsea can see that he's done out here. He's like, what happens when Man United see that Mason Mount's missed like half the season? We see that he's missed half the season. We see that he's had like 3 injuries, and Chelsea say, okay, Man United, give us 60 million for him, and we're like, yes, here's 60 effing million for Mason Mount, who's injury prone, his body's there, is finished. He hasn't played for you guys in such a long time. You don't even want him at the club, but we're gonna pay 60 million. Like, that decision was absolutely crazy for me. Like, I know people like Mason Mount, but you have to be smart. I think Mason Mount is done out here. If Kobe Manu comes on for Mason Mount, I'll be happy, because one thing that a lot of fans have been asking for, yes, we're going to see it. And even if we lose, I don't mind, because we're finally going to see Ahmad and Kobe in the 10 positions. Or is he going to move Bruno in the 10? Oh no, we're gonna see he's gonna push Bruno forward and then put Kobe in the holding. No, we want to see Kobe in the 10. You effing this manager. He gives and takes. He gives and he takes. Anyway, anyway, Oz, let me. Oz is. All right, Oz, let me just see what you're saying, Oz. Let me slow down. um, Rashford's also been a top earner at the club for 5 years. Whatever goes on behind the scenes, you can't have your senior guys visibly giving inconsistent effort or quitting on plays. Yeah. You're speaking facts, bro. Facts. When he was linked to the Arsenal last summer, I wasn't keen for those reasons. Yeah, the thing about the problem with Rashford is his inconsistency. Like, you know how Saka has got to a place now where he's in his bag, where, like I've said, yeah, in terms of flair players and skill and all these things, he's not my kind of player. But Saka will give you 20 GA a season. It doesn't matter how good he's playing. It doesn't matter. Saka's now in his bag, where Saka, he knows where to deliver a cross. He knows what area to put in the ball. He knows when he's cutting on his left foot to shoot in the far corner. You know, when you just have that footballing IQ where you're in your bag now, you know things. It's like Salah. Salah is not the prettiest on the eye to watch either. Salah is Liverpool Saka, like, where he got the know-how and he's gonna guarantee you output. Rashford should be that for us. Oh, he's 28 and 27, 28, and he should be that guy that's gonna score a goal when we put the ball in this position, and we know, but we don't. He's still inconsistent, and that's the problem with Rashford. So I feel like Rashford going to Arsenal. I don't know if it helps Arsenal. I'm not gonna lie, because you guys got Raheem Sterling already. So I hear that. I hear you with the not even on the sort of attitude thing, but just on a basic football thing. I don't think Rashford elevates Arsenal. I really don't. Um, Let me see what else he's saying. Amorim on why Rashford, Garnacho not involved. Oh, I didn't even hear why Amorim, or hear a reason Amorim gave, but I pay attention to everything. The way you eat, the way you put your clothes to go to a game, everything. I make my evaluation and then I decide. Oh, hey, is that true, Oz? Oh, wow. Wow, we. Let me just sip my mint tea. Let me just sip my mint tea and pay attention to the game. Flipping heck. So, it's quite interesting. He said a lot there without saying nothing. I pay attention to everything. He's letting it known that it might not even be reasons to do with what they're doing on the field, which makes it known to me, my earlier, hypothesis, it could be to do with the leaks of the, and leaks of the team. And the fact that this team news was leaked apparently 3 hours. Oh my Lord, Kobe. Okay. And the fact that this team news was leaked 3 hours before kickoff shows, it might actually show me that the leak is either Garnacho or Rashford, and they were angry. They were angry they weren't picked, so they just leaked. How petty! Imagine you weren't picked, yeah, and you're like, F it. Listen, I'm gonna wake up in the morning, lead. No, 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 no. This Man United Football Club is a joke. I love Man United, but I hate it at the same time. You know them ones. I hate Man United, but I love Man United. I hate football, but I love it. I hate the emotional impact, yeah, that football has on you, because it's only a sport, and I hate the fact it has this emotional hold, psychological hold. It frustrates me, but it is what it is, guys. Anyway, 18 minutes on the clock. There's nothing really to report of this match. It seems that both teams have set up well. It doesn't seem like one of those games where Man City are going to pass us off the park and just batter us for like the whole game and it's going to be 4-0. It doesn't feel like one of those games. Likewise, it doesn't seem like Man United counter-attack sort of game, because I don't feel like we have, like under Oli, we beat Man City a few times because we sat back and we counter-attacked. But we had Rashford, we had Martial, we had Greenwood, we had, that sort of front three that could punish. I don't know about this front three. It's sad, I'm looking at Kobe Manu in his 8th position, and it's killing him. This is profiling a footballer. Let's profile Kobe Manu and let's understand why he cannot play in the 8. He's not a boxer box. First of all, Kobe Manu does not have nowhere near the engine. He doesn't have nowhere near the engine it takes to go up and down the pitch. Nowhere near. You watch how he plays. Kobe Manu wants to play sort of like to feet. Kobe Manu wants to play closer to goal. He wants to play cute one-touch football. He wants to sort of like, he wants to shoot. He's not a dog worker. He's not, run back and forth, run back and forth. That's not his game, Kobe. And I feel like we just need to understand that. Also, Kobe Manu, his range of passing, you'll never see Kobe Manu, ever. You'll never see him pick the ball up and spray a 30-yard pass. He doesn't do that. He's not Pogba. He's not a deep line playmaker, Kobe Manu. He's not that. And I feel like when I see him in that role, like right now, let's watch 20 minutes, 9 seconds on my thing, right? And he's nowhere near the central of the pitch. He takes two. He's like a Pogba, but without Pogba's footballing ability. Like he's he's languid on the ball a little bit, Kobe, a little bit like Pogba, but he doesn't have Pogba's stature, doesn't have Pogba's physicality. Doesn't have Pogba. He's not as technically gifted as Pogba. Doesn't have Pogba's passing range. So it's like he's not a number six. He's not a deep lying player. He's not that at all. I think Kobe's a number 10. And in this system, I don't know if he looks that good in that position. I know a lot of you will disagree, but I don't think so. Well done. All right, Man City are up in the pressure a little bit now. I just want I just want Hoyland to hold the ball up just one time. I just want us to be able to pass the ball to his feet, right? And he just holds it up. Even then, like his first touch then was so crap. The ball from Ahmad, yeah, wasn't the best ball. I'm not gonna lie. But why did Hoyland's first touch just then have to be so far away from him? Why couldn't you just control it and kill it? That's a problem with like playing with Ahmad. Because Ahmad, right? I know if Ahmad was receiving that ball, Ahmad would just kill the ball dead and then start running. Hoyland, it bounced off Hoyland's feet. So if you're Ahmad and you know that you'd control that ball, you are passing the ball to Hoyland because you know that you'd control it. You're not thinking about the fact that this is Hoyland and Hoyland doesn't control anything, if that makes any sense. We just need better technical footballers at this football club. Anyway, corner again to Man City. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. What's Hoyland doing? Hoyland is proper got his whole hand over Haaland. Scandinavian martial arts, you know, these guys are funny. What? Oh, lucky Kobe. See, where Kobe was there, up the pitch on the right hand side. That's where, like, we see Kobe up there. Playing Kobe in the six, I'm telling you guys, is not the one. That has to be either Cass, maybe Bruno, Ugarte, maybe Eric. I mean, it has to be one of those. I mean, he could do it, but it's not his. It's not his position. All right, keeping the ball a little bit. We just don't know how to score goals against low blocks. We need to move it quicker, quicker. Maguire loves those crossfield balls, doesn't he? Not bad, not bad. Mazraoui. Amad Diallo. Offside. Offside. Ooh, just offside. Oh, lucky. I like that. We almost got through there, but Ahmad chose the wrong decision. I mean, maybe he should have kicked it over. I mean, he was offside anyway, but I'm just thinking about the finish. The finish was wrong. Anyway, 25 minutes gone. It feels like it's been longer. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Hojlund, man, you made a run. You made a run. Oh, Ahmad was free. Get back on side, Hojlund. Ah, man. It's not bad. It's not bad football, guys. Listen, one thing the manager said is watch the performances. The manager's come out and said, I'm here to improve the team. I'm not here to mask performances with trophies. I'm not here to finish 20th, like 15th in the league and win an FA Cup. I'm here to change the way that we perform, change the way we play, improve the team. And when you do that, you will win trophies. One thing that is clear, and even though this manager hasn't got his players yet, one thing that is clear is that he, in a very short space of time, has changed the way that we play. We're at Man City. We're actually at Man City, and listen, Man City can probably still win, but I'm not threatened by them. And yes, Man City have, deteriorated. Yes, they have. They're not as good, but we've also improved. Oh, Silva's going all the way. That's really important tackle. Silva just almost ran all the way, man. Like, put in a tackle. That ref, that's a foul on Maguire, man. Surely. Listen, if Man City keep playing like this, Pep's head's gonna be just flipping, have no skin left on it. Pep's gonna scratch up his head even more. And that's good at pressing. Wonder what the manager's thinking. Content with this so far? I mean, just a bit of quality. in the final third. If Ahmad were just a bit more patient, I could see like where we can create moments and create chances if we just had better quality. And Man City, they're getting slightly annoyed. I think, like I said, our shape is really good, and it's frustrating City. And I don't really remember, despite City having good territorial advantage, i.e., City having good possession in our half, but I don't really see them creating anything. So this is good for Arsenal. So any Arsenal fans in there, this is good news for you so far. That's nice from Haaland. There you go, Ahmad. Ah, man. Ah, we just couldn't get opportunities gone. It's a bit annoying. Oh, that's annoying. I wish, I wish Ahmad was quicker. I wish Ahmad had them burners, like them old school, like flipping 2018 Rashford burners. In 2018, like when Rashford used to be quick, and when he was gone, he was gone. That's what Ahmad's missing, that electric pace. Because Ahmad's quick, but, you know, he doesn't have that electric pace. Not anymore. I think he used to be quicker as well, man. I think his injuries. Oh my lord, Hoyland. Oh my gosh. Oh, just watching Hoyland is painful. Just control the ball with your chest, mate. Oh, you are Hoyland, yeah. If Hoyland once again he's not scoring goals, it's hard to justify a player like that, because if he's not scoring goals, he's useless. But then he will score 2 goals today and justify his starting. Do you know what I'm saying? How do you? Someone is a negative. He's literally a net negative. He can't control the ball, can't hold the ball up, but he might score. He might be at the right place at the right time and swing his left foot and score. The one thing that's clear, yeah, for me, Mazraoui is losing the ball a bit too much for me. One thing that's clear for me is that Man United need a striker. I think good, nice, nice. That's good. Ahmad on the right. I'm mad. That shot wasn't good anyway. For me, yeah, this feels this has a shade, yeah, of Lou Van Gaal about it right now. As in, with Lou Van Gaal, we with Lou Van Gaal, sorry, we got to the position where we would have like more possession than every other team. We'll keep the ball really well. We're very well disciplined. We know our shape. We know our positions. We would have 60, 70%, 75% possession, right? But we just couldn't score. We weren't scoring enough goals. And all he needed now to finish his, team was just some goal scorers, some better attackers. And he was never supported. I feel like we're gonna get to a stage where we're gonna be a good team in terms of how we build up from the back, in terms of our structure. But we're gonna need the owners to pull their fingers out their ass and spend some money and get some real quality attackers. Because out of all the attackers on the pitch right now, the only player that I think will be here in the next 3 years, the only one guaranteed, in my opinion, is Ahmed. There's question marks even over Hojlund. Of course there is. Question marks over Bruno, who's playing in a 10 position now. Garnacho, Rashford. I think Ahmad's the only one, yeah, based on his performances, that can say, do you know what? What a finish. What a finish by Man City. What a goal. What a header. Who is it? Guardiola. What a finish. That came from nowhere. It's funny enough, yeah. Like, I don't. Gavin never said it's been a poor game in terms of quality. I guess it has, but it's because the teams are cancelling each other out more than anything. Oh, it's a deflected cross. Oh, good fortune. Yeah, it came off. If a deflected cross came off Ahmad, but doesn't matter. Oh, another cross. It's so annoying, yeah, to play so well. To play so well and concede a goal like that is just annoying. I mean, it's not like we've been playing amazingly well, but compared what's going on, what's happened now? What's happened? What's happened, man? So has Maguire tried to headbutt, or Hoyland tried to headbutt Kyle Walker? Come on, man. Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker can't be playing the racism card, yeah? All week by saying I'm being racially abused by everybody, getting racially abused by everybody. And then the next match, start diving and try to be deceitful and try to get people sent off. Bro. I knew the amount of hate you're going to get now, yeah, for trying to. Because Kyle Walker and Hoyland's head. Kyle Walker's a kind of, and Hoyland's head went like this together. And then Kyle Walker decides to collapse. I don't know, maybe there's a sniper in the stadium. I don't know. But come on, Kyle Walker, man. Like, behave yourself. Yo, Mo. Listen, no, Mo's here. We're going to score. Hey, Mo's entered the chat. So we're going to score now. Here we go. I'm expecting the set piece to go in now, Mo. Let's go. I don't even need to watch. It's going to be a goal. Watch. Ooh. Fam. It almost. Hey, that set piece almost went in. Yo, sack the set piece coach. Sack the set piece coach. I don't know, man. Give the set piece coach time. But right now, the set piece coach, yeah. He's not earning his money. He's just getting paid. He's not earning his money at all. He's being subsidized. Give it. Ah, no, Hoy. Ah, it was that delete. Oh man, do you know what? I'm not even angry, but when it comes to like crosses and set pieces, I don't know what it is, man. We're not good. We've gone from being all right with, especially with Casemiro on the pitch. We were not too bad. Give it. Ah, Dallo. Ah, Dallo. Was he offside? Ah, let me see what Ozzy's saying. Yeah, Mo, almost, man. You came with that touch. Now I need to leave the chat and come back again. Family. I need your judge. Hey, Oz, what's Oz saying? That is legit dirty by Walker. Shoves Hoyland in the back dangerously in the first place and then folds like a deck chair when confronted about it, trying to con the ref. Bro, that's what I'm saying. I didn't like it. I didn't like it because obviously he's been getting attacked and abused, like, and it's not nice. Like, let's just be real, innit? Like, he's been R word abused, right? R word abused, yeah. Racially abused. That's the case. There's two types of R worded. Anyway, and obviously that's not good. Like, let's just keep it 100. But you're not playing well either. Man City are not playing well, and you want to come out with like honestly with all this stuff about your mental health and stuff, while at the same time trying to con the ref into getting the man sent off. I don't know, man. It's a bit weird to me. But nah, Mo said the judge ain't gonna work today. Listen, you never know, man. But I can feel it. Do you know what it is? Yeah, it's one of them ones where let's be real. Yeah, how many opportunities, how many chances have Man City had? None. Man City, yeah, they've created nothing. Their goal was scored, yeah, by a deflected cross that wasn't even going in that direction anyway. And then header in, goal. That doesn't deflect here. I have no idea where that cross is going because that cross deflected and it went into the box. So if it didn't deflect that cross, I have no idea where it was gonna go. So I'm gonna like put things into context and say, yeah, neither team, yeah, have really created anything. And we look, especially with like Miney and whatnot, not Miney, Ahmad, we've had a few opportunities to, I will say, we've had opportunities to create chances. But the final pass or the final moment, the quality is missing. So I don't know, man. I've not really seen the Man City outplay us, man. Offside. There's one thing that's definitely clear. Ahmad has been caught offside about 4 times. The last match, yeah, I said I didn't like the way Ahmad played the number 10 role because he played it too deep. Ahmad was dropping way too deep for me in the last game, picking the ball up. Today, complete opposite. And this is what I like about Ahmad, it's clear to me, yeah, that Ahmad's now been told, which I said anyway, you're dropping the ball, you're playing this number 10 role like as deep as Bruno playing the 6th role. You need to be further up. And this match, is a complete opposite. Ahmad is being caught offside 4 times because he's playing so high in that 10 position, which is where the manager really wants him to be. He now needs to just understand you got to play that high up, you got to have eyes left and right. You got continuously and constantly be knowing where you are in relation to your nearest defender. And as long as you are deeper than your closest defender, then you're all right. He just needs to. That's the next part of the. That's the next thing he needs to learn. You know what I mean? Because he's been caught offside about 4 or 5 times already, and it's if he just held his run a bit, he would have been through at least 2 or 3 times. So I'm encouraged though. I'm encouraged by what I'm seeing of Ahmad. Anyway, Dallo to Bruno. Our attack is just not potent. Oh my gosh, Bruno just better. Okay, 4 minutes added time. All right. We're putting pressure on Man City now. It's not bad. Ah. We've basically limited City to nothing. That's why it's so disappointing to concede like that. At least today, nobody can blame the goalkeeper. I mean, I wish he did dive though, but by the time the ball went past, I mean, by the time the guy headed the ball was past the goalkeeper. But yeah, I'm trying to being a bit disingenuous by trying to blame the goalkeeper. To be fair, it wasn't the goalkeeper's fault at all. One thing that's clear as well: the speed at which we move the ball is too slow, and I believe that has to do with, of course, the personnel and the football intelligence of the personnel and the footballing ability. I mean, in order to move the ball quickly, you got to be able to control it and kill the ball dead. I mean, how can you move the ball quickly and do one-touch football when your first touch is really bad? So the personnel is important, but also, there we go. Let's watch this. Wow, see, look at De Bruyne's cross. I reckon that's probably where his cross was gonna go before it got deflected. That cross that's from De Bruyne was atrocious. Can't believe we conceded a goal like that, man. Flipping heck. But yeah, speed. Our speed of passing in the final third is not there, and it's because of the lack of cohesion. Once we understand each other more, and the more we understand the system and all these things, the quicker we can pass the ball. Oh my gosh. Is that Dallo? Why does Dallo constantly keep trying to play them suicide passes? If you watch Dallo, right? Like, yeah, man. Dallo, like I said before, yeah, I like Dallo. This is why I'm not being biased. Dallo's one of my favorite footballers, but this system, I don't know if this system suits Dallo. I see Dallo because he's a fullback. He's not a wing back. Attacking wise, I don't think he's got it. Yes, he might be able to put in one or two crosses or score one or two goals from like the edge of the box, but you need more than that to play in this wingback position. So I don't know. Man said, Mo, you can't blame Onana yet. Still another 45 minutes to go. No, you're right. You're right. I tried. No, I don't want to. No, I like Onana, man. I don't want to be. Oh, wow. I don't want to be one of those guys who blindly just blame Onana for stuff. Like, I'm not that guy in it. Like I said on this channel, I have to try to make myself unbiased as possible. Do you know what? The two games, yeah, the last two games that Onana's played badly, he started the game badly. It's like I could tell, yeah, the last two games that he was gonna have a bad game. The way he started, the way he passed it, the first 5 minutes, I could smell it in the air. You know what I'm trying to say? Like he boots the ball out, or he misplaces the pass early on. It's almost as if when Onana has a bad game, he has a bad game. It's not like he has bad moments in a game, i.e., he's having a really good game, making loads of saves, and then he does something wrong. I feel like Onana, he once it's in his head that he's having a bad game, he can't get out of it. That's it. For the full 90 minutes, he's gonna play badly. That's how I feel we've done Onana. Like today's not one of them days. I feel like Onana's on his game. I feel like he had his Weetabix. You know them ones. He had his yam, his banana, his hard food. You know, sometimes you're not really supposed to eat hard food in the morning for breakfast, but he had hard food in the morning for breakfast today. So I don't feel like it doesn't smell. I don't. It doesn't feel like one of those funny Onana games. I feel like Onana's gonna have a alright game today, but what do I know? Let's see. All right. Okay, guys. There you have it. There you have it. How do we analyze the first half? This is what I'll say about the first half. In terms of quality in the final third, both teams lacked and are lacking quality in the final third today. You can see why both teams are in some sort of transition where Man City seem to be on the way down a little bit and Man United seem to be on the way down. But either way, they're in between something. Neither team are at or where they need to be, clearly. I feel like United, from a United perspective, the structure that we have is a good structure. The three at the back, sometimes they play the ball to each other a bit too much. The three fullbacks just keep passing it to each other, but that's fine. We keep the ball. We are sometimes finding the passing lanes, and we sometimes finding, the gaps and the spaces between the lines, like Kobe, Bruno, and Ahmad. They're finding those half spaces, but the ball's not sticking to Hojlund. Hojlund has not dropped deep to collect the ball once in this half I've been watching. Hojlund has not controlled the ball once in this half I've been watching. He has not held the ball and then passed it off and brought anyone into play at all in his first half. At all. And in terms of dragging the defenders and running the lines, running the channels to bring us up further up the pitch, he hasn't been doing that. Rashford does it better. You can get a ball through to Rashford. Hojlund doesn't run the channels and hold the ball up. You know when you, like what's his name? That Leicester, Jamie Vardy would run the channels, hold the ball up, and then bring it back. I wish he could do that, but he doesn't do any of that. But if he scores a goal today, it will all be forgotten. My problem with Hojlund will always be, as a footballer, his all-round game, his fundamentals, controlling the ball, and all of this, knowing his way of passing, all of these basics. He doesn't have a lot of those. He doesn't. But he might score. Hojlund's a problem. I think we need a striker. We need better tens. And we need to move the ball quicker. I think we need to move the ball quicker. And if we can move the ball quicker, we've got a chance. Otherwise, this game could end 1-0. It could end 1-0. Anyway, that's how I saw it, guys. Let me know how you saw it. As usual, we're going to have a quick break. I'm going to be back in about 5 minutes, and stay tuned for the second half. Hopefully, the second half will pick up a bit. We'll have just better goal scoring moments, because at the moment we're watching a match where, how many chances have we seen? How many chances have we seen today? Not many. So we're starving a little bit. So hopefully, like I said, the quality can improve. So far, like I said, United, we're on the right path. We just need better quality up front. Anyway, guys, I'll be back in a bit. Sound and visuals back. How's everybody doing? Oh, City are a shell of themselves. They used to get on the front foot and strangle teams. Now they're negative and terrified about leaving holes. Goal was jammy as well. United looking organised at least. Comment from Osman. Sound check. Good. Everyone can hear me. We're all back now. Yeah, I agree, Oz. I agree, Oz. City are. Do you know what's interesting about City? The last 3 seasons, yeah. How many times have you said, wow, Man City have signed an amazing player? Their transfer business, over since the conversation about transfer bans and financial fair play and them going to court, since that stuff's happened, yeah, or things that stuff started maybe like a couple years ago, 2, 3 years ago, their transfer dealings haven't been that great. Like Grealish for 100 million, like 4 seasons ago, whenever it was. I don't know. They've relied on bringing in youth like Phil Foden and Rico Lewis, and bringing people back like Gundogan. And how many like world class wingers have they signed the last 3 years to replace Mahrez and Sterling? And I don't know. It's just as if they're not spending money that they used to. They're not. And I feel like that's something that people are not talking about. Their transfer business hasn't been that good. Like Doku isn't that great. So yeah, I don't know if they've been too relaxed. They've been, too at ease because they've won the Premier League 4 times in a row. So they're like, whatever, man. We don't need to buy players. I don't know, but I agree with you. Oz. City have definitely regressed in many ways, and they're not as quick. They don't have the speed as well, and maybe the world class players that Pep needs, because Pep has a style of play that he needs world class players to play his style, and the world is starving of proper technical ballers like the Pep team, the Pep Barca team of Messi, Iniesta. Like Pep has always the best ballers. I don't know if he can say he has that. He can argue he does, but it's an argument, right? It's not a clear cut conversation. So is what it is. Is what it is. And if you don't have the technical players, then you have to do a pace and power thing. You either do the technical players, tiki taka Barcelona stuff, and outplay teams, or you do the Liverpool aggressive, physical. I'm gonna run faster than you. You can pass the ball around me all you like, but when I have the ball and I kick the ball over your defender's head, I'm gonna get on top. I'm gonna get onto the ball because I'm a lot quicker than you. Which is what Liverpool. I'm not saying Liverpool don't have technical players. They're technical, but Liverpool have sort of now, especially this Liverpool team. I feel like it's a combination of a Klopp team, which has the PMP, the heavy metal, just get the ball to Salah, just quick back to front. But the midfield is not bad either. So yeah, it is what it is, guys. Second half is gonna start soon. Also, we got the full quotes. I just read the full quotes from Ruben Amorim, and they are damning. He talks about, I look at the way you dress, something on them lines, doesn't he? Yeah. Listen, I don't want you being late because you can't find your left earring. You don't need to be doing the most to come training. I think I've been listening to the commentators a little bit. I don't really listen to them usually, but I heard Roy Keane say how angry, and he was really angry and how bad it was. And I'm like, do you know what? Like I feel like he's going overboard. It's 1-0, and it's 1-0 because they scored a lucky goal, and Roy Keane is angrier. Roy Keane is angrier now than I've heard him when we've lost 7-0, when we've lost 4-0, when we've lost 2-0. We're only losing 1-0 by a lucky goal, and I feel like Roy Keane is going overboard right now in his assessment. Like I said, when you got someone who's a manager, he's not your brethren, he's not Ollie, which means you don't need to defend him, which means it means you don't have no affiliation to the new manager. I think these guys are going to be like, I don't know how much patience these guys are going to have for the new manager. And I want us as a channel, people who understand bias and understand psychology, let's see how quickly, I think it started already, the Gary Nevilles, the Roy Keanes, the ex-Man United footballers, the gatekeepers, because they're one of the biggest reasons why Man United are not successful. They gatekeep. Whatever, they have so much weight. When they talk, they have so much weight. And I feel like we listen to them too much. And I feel like these dinosaurs who don't even understand the modern game, who play this 4-4-2 game, this Man United crazy kamikaze Man United 4-4-2 game, weren't really around when football changed into more tactical game. All of them are failed managers. Gary Neville failed at Valencia. Roy Keane's failed. Rio's never tried. Like, all of these ex-Man United players that coming out giving their opinions, they're all failed managers and failed tacticians. But still, when they speak, everyone just listens and everyone bows down. I think they are the gatekeepers. These gatekeepers are an issue. They're an issue. They'll rather keep Ollie in the job and get rid of Lou Van Gaal, who's actually onto something. They would give Ollie another 10 years, yeah, and within like 3 months, they'll be on this manager's back, saying how this manager is bad. These guys are funny. They're weird. Just pay attention to them and what they say. Anyway, second half has begun. Let's see what United can do. No changes made, I believe. Bro, those are the same people that will be talking about other players' attitudes, bro. Oh, look at what Kobe's doing. Look what Kobe did. This is what I'm trying to say. When Kobe was in the box just now, the way that he was jinxing, the way that he's close control, that's where we need to see Kobe, man. I'm tired, yeah, of being, I feel like the only person that could see what players are good at. I can profile a footballer and I can see, okay, cool, he's good here. Like Kobe with his feet like that, he needs to be closer to the box. He's not a box-to-box footballer with feet like that. He's a more of a 10. He needs to be playing further forward. Like, it's clear to me. And also, all the British pundits, yeah, are saying they hate this. What you need to understand, this possession football that we're seeing and this progression, the English, you're gonna hear Gary Neville's, you're gonna hear Roy Keane's, you're gonna hear these British guys that they're gonna hate it. I've always said to myself, yeah, what would happen if Pep Guardiola tried to implement tiki-taka football at Manchester United? It would be the disaster. The fans would not have the patience for it at all. They would not have the. They'll be like, can't you just hoof the ball? Can't you take a shot? Stop passing. Just take a shot. They wouldn't have the patience for it. They'd want this whole isolation football. Get your winger to run to the byline and cross it in. Doesn't matter if there's anyone in the box. Just cross it in. Just go on, beat your man. Go on, mate. Go on, son. That's the kind of football they want. They don't want the measured European sort of intelligent IQ. The kind of football that Spain play. The football that wins you World Cups. They don't want to see that. They want to see more. Go on, yeah. I don't know, man. I can hear it from Gary Neville that and Roy Keane's. They're not gonna have patience. But at the same time, we do need to take risks. But I'm alright though. As long as we progress and we get better, I'm all right. That's good. That was good from Man City. Man City played it out really well there. All right, we've got the ball. Bruno, Ahmad. Ahmad had to shoot. There you go. Doku. Oh man. 49 minutes on the clock, guys. 1-0. And also, one thing I'm disappointed about the way that Guy Neville and Roy Keane are talking about Man United right now. We are playing away from home against the champions. We usually get battered 3-4-0 in these games, and we're not. And these guys have the most amount of chest and venom to be talking right now about the way that we play. It's crazy, actually, when you think about it. This is better, though. All right. Brailsford. Like, these guys can't even talk about how much we progress and how much we just look more organized or anything like that. Anyway, Man City on the ball. Man City have all their players in our half of the pitch. And we, apart from Hojlund, United probably have, oh yeah, we have all our players behind the ball. Oh, wow. That's Bruno. Oh, Bruno, man. Oh, that's our captain then. Our captain just gave the ball away in the most reckless way that I've ever seen. That's crazy. Oh, there we go. Set piece. What we gonna do? All right, we cleared the ball. Well done, guys. Oh, this game. If this game doesn't pick up though, oh, foul. Dallo. You didn't have to foul him, Dallo. Oh, The problem is we just got such a rubbish forward players. Look at that from Ahmad. Just straight away, first time pass. That's what I'm saying. Just technical ability, bruv. If we had like 4 Ahmads in the front 4 positions. Wow, Bruno balling. Bruno's balling was just as bad as De Bruyne's balling. Wow. Both of these, I'm not like, yeah, both De Bruyne and Bruno today haven't been good. I feel like both of them are reaching the time where they need to leave their respective football clubs. Like, Man City need to find or decide what they're going to be. What they're going to be after De Bruyne. Because De Bruyne's legs are gone. His legs are gone and he can't be playing. Yeah, he can't be playing. He can't be playing many games. Ugarte. I wish Ugarte was more forward thinking as well. I feel like Ugarte just wants to pass the ball back, and he's on the ball. He's not good enough, Ugarte. My issue, off the ball, covering the space, tackling, all the off the ball stuff. I've got no problems with Ugarte. But I've said many times, when we want progressive football, yeah, he's not gonna be the one. He's good at what he's good at, Ugarte. Let's put it that way. Like even that pass back to Martinez just now from Ugarte is about what, a couple of meters wide. And that's only a 20-yard pass, and Martinez had to just run about 2 meters to his right just to retrieve it. Yeah. That pass from Bruno was so bad. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, we need players who can play one-touch football. And Bruno, for me, that wasn't even difficult, man. That pass from Bruno. Oh, now, now we're seeing a lack of quality, man. It just, whenever the move breaks down, I want to focus on why it breaks down a little bit more now. We had no shots on target. Yeah, yeah. The thing is, assessing the game in the first 45 minutes is different from assessing the game. Like, if the first 45 minutes you've had like no shots on target, you can be like, okay, we're not we're not playing too badly. But if by the 90 minutes have gone and you still haven't had any shots on target, then your assessment has to change. Your assessment has to change. So if we continue like this and we go the whole 90 minutes without hardly having any shots on target, then it's not good. It goes from being okay to being not good. That's good, Masraoui. Pressure him. Yeah. Gary Neville. Do you know? Yeah, Gary Neville. This is the thing about Gary Neville. When Gary Neville first burst through, yeah, I like Gary Neville, yeah, because he was a breath of fresh air. He wasn't like Graham Souness. He wasn't one of them old guys. 'Cause don't forget, they had all old guys doing Sky Sports before, and Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher came as part of the younger faces, and they came with like more tactical analysis. And I didn't mind that, but very slowly I started realizing that this guy, Gary Neville, yes, he can break down what he sees in a little table and use little pens and stuff and go ooh nice, but he's very biased. Like, especially when it comes to Man United, he's got blind spots. He's got blind spots, Gary Neville. And when I started thinking about, hold on a second, this guy actually failed at Valencia. He had like 5 games or whatever, how many games as a manager at Valencia, right? And now he's telling everyone how football should be played and what should happen and how Man United should do this and always controlling the narrative. Because whenever he says something, 90% of Man United fans usually agree. And I'm like, why does he have so much power over the minds and the hearts of Man United fans? And he's so biased. So yeah, Gary Neville's a problem. Like I said at the start when he first came, I was like, this guy's all right. But after a while, I was like, do you know what? How the hell did one of the Neville brothers, one of the the two most hated footballers like in English football? Let's keep it 100, right? The Neville brothers, nobody liked the Neville. Even Man United fans said the Neville brothers were ugly. Yeah. And now this guy is now like the mouthpiece of like, I wouldn't say of football. I wouldn't go that far. But you know what I'm saying? His opinions are so important. I'm like, shush, Gary Neville, man. If people start pointing out how hypocritical Gary Neville is, I'm all here for it. I mean, no one's perfect, right? I'm not perfect either, but this Gary Neville, man, he's just not a serious guy. Anyway, 60 minutes on the clock. We're just passing the ball around. Nothing's happening. Wow, we've had more possession than Man City in the second half. So the manager has fixed the problem that we had in terms of, well, I don't know if he's fixed it, but he's fixing the problem that we had in terms of not being able to keep the ball. Because Man United now can keep the ball, as we can see. The next problem now is what the problem that Louis Van Gaal had, which is now getting the players to put the ball in the back of the net. Ahmad, unlucky. Almost. The only bright spark, Ahmad Diallo, with his head. The smallest guy on the pitch almost scored a header. And it was a perfect header as well, almost in the far post. Why is Ahmad so good at heading the ball? How can this guy, be literally like 5'2" and like that looping header, that seal header that he scored a couple of games ago, and almost scoring a header. There we go. Come back, ugarte. Yeah, man, relax yourself. Yeah, there you go. Nice, Kobe. Oh, bro, he's calling for it. His hands raised. Even I can see it. Oh, what's Hoyland doing? What's Hoyland doing? Once again, yeah, guys, watch the ball, yeah, that's clipped over the top to Hoyland, right? Why couldn't this guy just bring the ball under control? Why did it just bounce? Then that chest? Then it bounce? That's a penalty, man. That's a penalty. Man's left leg went across, man. He kicked him. He didn't get the ball. He doesn't get the ball. How's that not a penalty? Sorry. I'm baffled here. What's happened? How is that not a penalty? I don't know football anymore. I don't understand it. Hojlund tested the ball, took another step. The defender went like this across Hojlund, took him out without touching the ball, and that's not a penalty. I'm confused, guys. I don't understand. I don't. Yeah, I'm baffled. What does that mean? How is that not a fucking penalty? but but at the same time, I'm looking back at it. I'm like, what's Hojlund doing? Like, oh, what's Hojlund doing? Anyway, Man City looked pretty comfortable. Yeah, man. We ain't scoring. We ain't scoring today, guys. We ain't scoring today. And everyone's scoring against this Man City team. Everybody is. But we're not going to score. Yeah. That non-penalty mean that the ref is thinking of his past or future UAE payday. I don't know, man. Maybe clearly it's not a penalty, and they said it's not a penalty. But I'm just trying to understand why it's not a penalty. Maybe it's because the referee doesn't think the defender touched Hojlund. Maybe he didn't see the contact, or he didn't think there was contact. But I don't know, man. If you've put your foot across me when I'm running, I don't know, man. I don't know. That was just I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah, man. 66 minutes, about 24, 25 minutes left to go. That's what I was saying. It's inexplicable. Clear pen. VAR checked. It's apparently two. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. It was. If I think, if I even think about a penalty, I'm probably gonna get mad. Because you know the ones where I'm like, either I need someone to explain to me why it's not a penalty. That's all. That's it, and I'll be good. Because I don't even want to think about it too much. Because I'm like, clearly, I don't understand something. Clearly, there's something that I don't get and I don't see. So I'm prepared, yeah, to 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 say that it's my understanding that's that's wrong, and it's not their fault. But at the moment, yeah, I just don't get it. I don't understand. I'm with you though. I'm with you. It's a clear penalty to me, but oh, I'm mad. Oh, I'm mad. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, in that moment, yeah, that you saw Ahmad with the ball, and whatnot. Look how difficult, yeah, it was for Hojlund to control the ball. I wish you could rewind that and see how when Hojlund dropped deep, yeah, and eventually when he passed the ball to Ahmad, look how difficult. Look how difficult, sorry, it was for Hojlund to control the ball and just pass the ball to Ahmad. The way I see it is this. Against Arsenal, Arsenal beat us by scoring 2 set pieces. Against Man City beat us by technically a set piece. One thing is clear is that we're not, structurally, like I said, we're set up well and we're not going to be a pushover for the big teams. We just don't have the quality now to do what we need to do. Doku got a cross in. All right, Man City put us on a bit of pressure now. We need to be careful. Nice. Push Man City back. Nice. See? Get back in your positions. Man City behind the ball. Back in the day, Man City will be zipping it around. I'll be stressing. Back in the day, even a year ago, I would be stressing. Whenever City had the ball, they'll be just moving our players out of position and stuff. It'll just be crazy. Now, I mean, like I said, they've scored a goal, but other than the goal they scored, they've created no chances. No chances. De Bruyne, apart from that fluky assist, and this is what I always say about De Bruyne, who's similar to Bruno, they are numbers players. Yes, they've got quality. They do have quality. But this is one of them games where De Bruyne has done nothing. I haven't noticed De Bruyne on the pitch. I haven't. But he got an assist today. He got an assist. Ah, even his control, even when Mainly played it over the top, yeah. Why is he offside? Why is Hojlund offside in this position? I don't know. And even his first touch in that moment, Hojlund. I just wish Hojlund could play football, man. I wish he could play football. We just keep promoting these physical specimens. That's what happens. Hojlund is like 6'3", quick, strong, probably bigger, stronger than one. He's like Lukaku, the white Lukaku, bigger and stronger than everyone else in his age group. So that was interpreted as he was better than everyone else. He didn't have better fundamentals than everyone else. But if you're quicker than everyone else and you can just run past everybody in your age group, then you're gonna get promoted very quickly. I feel like the physical specimen players, like the people like Lukaku and like Hojlund, who lack footballing fundamentals but make a career in football. I don't know, man. Those sort of players, man, they're not my favorite type of players at all to watch because they're never good to watch. Hojlund, yeah, will never be a good football to watch. He lacks too much, yeah, at this stage in his career to improve what he lacks, yeah, to then be a good footballer to watch. Bruno missed. Bruno was through on goal and he missed. I can't believe he missed. That was the chance. That was it. Oh, oh, he's onside. Oh man, it was so far wide. And it was Hojlund as well. Well done, Hojlund. I just spoke about you and how rubbish you are. And that was a nice little through pass. That was it. That's the opportunity that we're waiting for. In a game like this, you have to take those, man. You have to. In these in these games where there's thin margins, man, fine lines, we're conceded. We conceded because of a deflected cross. Like, this is a... You got to take that, Bruno. Oh, Bruno's got to score. Ah, I don't get why he got it so like far wide. Like, just dink it, but dink it into the goal. I don't get why it had to go so wide. Oh, once again, the captain, man, the captain. Yeah, this game, yeah, from start to finish, has lacked intensity and quality. It's never really felt like an intense game at any moment. Oh my lord. Doku just Haaland. Doku just the thing is, I'm laughing because Doku left Masvari on the floor. Doku left Masvari on the floor. I don't think Masvari is a fullback still, I'm not gonna lie. I think Masvari has to play in one of the right centre back or the left centre back. I don't know if you can play. The thing about the Doku, like, leaving Masvari on his bum, Doku didn't even do anything that special. Like, he didn't do like a step over. He just moved the ball, and that was enough. That one movement on the ball was enough to just... I don't know, man. That's funny. Anyway, Doku's coming off for Grealish, and it seems like Antony and Lenny Euro are coming on. I don't know who they're coming on for. Mm. To be honest, since that's probably the only like really good moment Doku's had. Other than that, Masvari's kind of like locked Doku up on that side. To be fair, yeah, man. Hoyland coming off for Zirkzee is good, but Zirkzee will drop deep, but Zirkzee won't offer you anything going the other way. Funny enough, Masvari's coming off for Antony. I did think about that. I did think about Antony's a more attacking. Right now, we need to score, so it makes sense. A more attacking wingback comes on, and who's going off? Ligt for... So because we've got more attacking right wing back and Antony on the field, he's now changed Ligt and put on Lenny Euro, and I believe it's because Lenny's got more legs. Think about it. You've now got less defensive cover because you've removed Masvari and you've changed him with Antony. You've got less defensive cover. So it makes sense you putting on Lenny, who can actually run a lot faster than Ligt. It makes sense you now putting him on. Because, yeah, Lenny Euro will now cover the space that Antony vacates. And also, when you're going to hear the Gary Nevilles now be talking about Ruben's system and talking about change. These guys are all failed managers, by the way. Ruben Amorim has got more success here in like 2 years of managing than, and also Ruben Amorim is a young man. Like he was managing in his early 30s, winning trophies. He's only now in his late 30s. He's not even. These guys are all older than him. There's probably also a lot of jealousy. I can't stand the way these Nevilles are now going to start talking about him. Man's been there for 5 games. And then I know they never spoke about Ten Hag after, like, in 5 games, the way they're speaking about this guy. Anyway, 10 minutes to go. Let's see if we can get a goal back. Why did Ugarte play that ball? Ugarte played the harder ball, you know. Antony with the ball. All right. Oh, I'm at Antony. Oh, Master! Bruno, I knew it. I knew. When I saw Ahmad Anthony this oozing, this 1-2. Look at that touch from Bruno. I don't understand that. Why did Bruno need to kick the ball off? There was about a meter away from the edge, right? A meter away from the sidelines. All they had to do was allow the ball to come and just control it and then start working it. The ball hit Bruno and it went. I'm like, bro, why can't our players just control the football? Why do we have so many footballers that don't know how to do the basics? Kill the ball. Why is it only Ahmad and Anthony and those? That's why I can't. People can say what they want about Anthony and all these sort of players. When I see footballers who can control the football and kill the ball dead and just have this basic fundamental shit, yeah. Fair enough, yeah. Anthony doesn't have the end product. He doesn't. He doesn't have the end product, but he just has the basics. He can do basic things that control the football. Like I don't players here who can like do complicated stuff, like smash the ball into the top corner, but can't control it. Those are the most frustrating players for me. The Brunos who get 2 assists, smash the ball into like whatever, but can't control the ball. Those players, I'm like, oh, how did you skip the first lesson of this of the class, but you can understand the most complicated lessons? You can do an overhead kick, garnacho, but you can't control the football. Like, oh, those ballers, bruv. Be technically sound, man, please. Look at Anthony and Ahmad played together. Our left hand side is useless. We do nothing on this side. Dano doesn't get no help. Oh, Kobe. Kobe's header. It's a half chance, you know. It's a half chance. Kobe's header. He's unmarked. It's a bit too high for him to be fair, Kobe. The right hand side right now with Anthony and Ahmad looks alright. And I've always said, yeah, play Anthony as a right wing back because he's very tenacious and he's very good going backwards. And play Ahmad as a 10. And it will work. What's that? Oh, this is bad, man. It's annoying because Man City aren't even that good. If we just had better attacking players and just knew what we were doing in the final third, I reckon we would score. Like Bruno should have scored that chance. It's annoying, but it is what it is. Ugh. Oh, oh, Ahmad has just won a penalty. Is that Kyle Walker? He made a mistake. Please let it be Kyle Walker. No, it wasn't Kyle Walker. Ahmad, such a baller. Well done. You know what I said to you, B? Why don't players, yeah, when they see a tackle coming in, just chop a man like that, let the man slide. Bro, I used to love doing that when I used to play football. If I see you're coming in rapid, I'm chopping you, bro. I'm chopping you. I'm like pretending I'm gonna shoot. You're gonna just come flying in, chop. You're like Sancho does it all the time. I don't get why players don't do that. That's chop a man. Anyway, Bruno, after missing that chance, what's Bruno gonna do? After missing that open, that one-on-one with the goalkeeper, is he gonna just shoot straight away? Is he gonna do his hop and skip? Let's see this. For some reason, I don't know why. I feel like he's gonna. I feel like he's gonna miss. I don't know why. I feel like he's gonna miss. You're funny. Just look at me. Look away. Don't miss. But I feel like he's gonna miss. It's one of them games. Well done, Bruno. Bro, come on, get back to get the winner. What the fuck, bro? You're the captain. We ain't got time to celebrate. Let's get back and get the winger. Winger. Come on. I don't get why we're not. You know, when he. A serious team right now is getting that ball back, yeah, and running. Maybe we're happy with the draw. Maybe we're good with the draw. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, guys. If the goalkeeper dived the right way, he's saving that. He's saving that penalty. He's saving it. It's a nice height for the goalkeeper, but shoulda, woulda, coulda. We'll take this 1-1. Anyway, 1-1. What? Lenny Euro, bro. Why are you doing that? Nice ugarte. I'm like, why is nobody trying to bring the ball down and play football? There we go. My boy, I told you, man, about Ahmed. What a finish. I told you, man, about Ahmed. What a goal. I've been telling you, man, about Ahmed. You're listening. Get in. Get in. Understand. Understand and overstand. Diallo won the fucking penalty, and then he did what he did just then. The best footballer by far, by a mile, and it's not even close. We've had this guy for 3 years. I've been saying for 3 years, why are we not playing him? Why is Rashford, Garnacho, all these ballers playing and he's not playing? It didn't make sense. And now he's showing the world what he could do. Look at this. Bam. Bam. What a finish. My Lord. I've been telling people Saka is good. I like Saka. Saka's not doing shit like this. He's not. Let's not use this time to actually bash Saka, because Saka's a baller. I actually like Saka. Let's not do that. Let's focus on Ahmed. But what a goal. My voice is gone. What a finish. Ahmed is a guy. Ahmed is a guy. Ahmed is that guy. I told you. Wow. Ahmed. Ten Hag needs to go court. Ten Hag had fucking Forsen, or whatever his name is, playing ahead of Ahmed. This guy, Ahmed, yeah, was injured, and Ahmed was back in December, and still, yeah, Ten Hag was playing Garnacho ahead. Ten Hag was playing Forsen and all of these guys ahead of Listen, I've been saying for a long time, when this man came back from Sunderland, yeah, when the Sunderland fans were saying how this guy was this guy was him. And I saw him in Sunderland like, two seasons ago. And I was like, no, this guy, Ahmed, he is him. He is him. And now, finally, I hope with a run of games in the number 10 position, I don't even care if Man City now score. Like, I've seen enough in this game. Oh, my Lord. Oh, no, don't fuck around. I've seen enough in this game to understand that, yeah, we're going to be all right under this manager. Get in.
I just want to say, when he was doing his celebration and everyone tried to move him away, people could say that was bad. He was doing his prayer to God in Islam, so he needed the moment, and then so if people wanted to do it, he wasn't trying to take the limelight. He was just
well done. Away from home at the Etihad. And also, anyone watching this, I want you to pay attention to flipping Gary Neville's and the Roy Keanes that was cussing out this manager, dissing this team. We're playing away from home, and the only reason why we were losing is because of deflected set piece, a deflected cross that was scored. That's it. This is one of the best times, yeah, I won't say best performances, because we still, we could have been played better, but this is at the Etihad. And at half time, Gary Neville's, Roy Keanes, all they were doing was so negative. That all needs to go wider, bro. Also understand, yeah, like I said, Antony playing as one of the right wing backs, and then playing Dalot as a 10, that's the way forward. Antony as a right wing back. Listen, you don't need to, if you like Man United Football Club and you want Man United to succeed, you can't be holding agendas. I have an agenda against Mason Mount, and if Mason Mount plays well, That's it. He plays well. I want him in the team. Oh. Lindelof, who just gave away a corner. Lindelof, he didn't need to do that. But yeah, let's go. Well done. That was a poor flipping corner by Grealish.
Yeah.
Let me read Oz's comment quickly. Oz, maybe the United media talking heads are upset with manager because they're losing their sources in the dressing room. Bro, as much as you're laughing about it, Oz, yeah, I don't think it's a maybe. I think you're right. You're right, bro. You know the ones where it's like you can laugh about it and you make jokes, yeah, but you're actually right. Of course, like the leaks are getting cut off. All the little leaks and all these little things, you know, the power, the influence, all been cut off. So yeah, under Ollie, they had free reign. They could come into training, all these things, bruv. Ollie was their friend. Ollie was their mate. Oh my lord! How much time is the flipping referee given? Well done, Zirkzee. Yeah! Amad Diallo is going to be talk of the freaking town, baby. Because my N-words. Listen, I really wish I could be myself, but it's YouTube. So I can't say what I would usually say. But my guy, my little 5'1" little ninja, my ninja, my guy came and he showed people once again. Look at him shaking Pep's hand. We've had this guy for 4 years and now he's cemented himself. Listen, sometimes it takes Rashford or Garnacho to not be around. It shouldn't. That's the problem. I wish players were picked on merit at Man United Football Club, so it wasn't a thing where Antony and Sancho and Garnacho and all these guys have to have gone or not playing well for Ahmad. Ahmad is better than all of, maybe apart from Sancho, because Sancho's my baller. But Ahmad, arguably better than all of them. All of them. And I'm happy that he's getting his, like, look at him, little guy, so small, so humble. People try to blame him. All the stuff about the leaks, Man United, people try to blame little Ahmad. Unproblematic Ahmad. He's not one of them black players, yeah, that you can start calling lazy. Starts calling him lazy. Start saying that he's staying up all night playing FIFA. Start saying that he arrives in the stadium late all the time. You can start saying things like, oh, he colors his hair blue. He wears earrings. So he's not one of those black guys you can start just labeling with all these things and start tainting him as trying to destroy him like you fucking always do, you fucking ugly media. He's not one of them, so don't try it with Ahmad. He's a humble Muslim youth. Man goes home to fucking pray, prays when he scores, goes home, that's it. He ain't leaking nothing to no press and he ain't doing nothing. Yeah? So I want to see the flipping stupid media that try to twist up. Ahmad playing in the 10, I'm all here for it. I've been saying it for a long time. Play Ahmad in the 10. I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing because in the first half, I said, when Gary Neville's and all these commentators were saying, oh, United are playing rubbish, we didn't have a shot on goal. Listen, compared to how we usually play, having about 50% possession against Man City at the Etihad, regardless of the fact that we create chances or scored or not, just doing that means we are progressing. And the manager said, he said many times, just watch how we play. I want you to judge on how we are improving our performances, not just the games we win. What I'm seeing is us outpass and outplay Man City in some moments, and in many moments at the Etihad, something that we haven't done in about 6 years or something. So if you're a United fan, be optimistic. This manager knows what he's doing. Garnacho and Rashford were dropped not only from the team but from the squad. And they were dropped not just for footballing reasons. I'm happy they were dropped because based on footballing reasons, they shouldn't even be in the team. So, but apparently it sounds as if they were dropped based on non-footballing reasons. Look at Kobe pointing to Ahmad. That's what I'm saying. Ahmad and Kobe, they're the future. Stop Man United pushing this Aryan race, Hojlund and Garnacho as the future. No, Kobe and Ahmad, the two black brothers. Kobe is actually a Manchester born and bred. Stop trying to twist this thing and trying to make Garnacho a Manchester lad. He's not a Manchester lad. He's not. Kobe and Ahmad are the future, and I'm tired of saying this. Let's start pushing technically gifted footballers like Kobe, like Ahmad. I want to see Kobe now playing in the number 10 position because I think he can do it. Overall, I'm happy with this win away from home against Man City. Finish them. Finish Ahmad's day. Ahmad's day. And he's going to have many more days. He's going to have many more days. This kid can play football. And one thing about this kid, he does what is asked of him. He'll do what is asked of him. If you want him to play wing back, he'll play wing back and he'll play wing back well. If you want him to play number 10, as you can see, playing number 10, played it well. Last match, he played it too deep. I said he was way too deep, picking the ball up from the back three. You shouldn't be there. This match, he played further forward. Because of that, he was caught offside, but he kept going. He kept going. He kept getting caught offside, but he kept going. And eventually, his run led to the penalty. And not only did it lead to the penalty, the same run led to him scoring the second goal. So 2 runs, the same ball, 1 penalty, 1 goal. Ahmad's day. Ahmad, take a bow. Take a bow. I don't know. Leave Ahmad alone. I hope the media leaves him alone. Like I said, he's a black Muslim boy. And Pogba was a black Muslim boy and they hated that. So hopefully the media, they got nothing too negatively to talk about. Let him play football. Let the boy play football and let's enjoy him. We need more players like him and around him. I'm not saying we should build a team around the player. Stop building teams around players. No, build a team around a player is bad because when you take the player out of the team collapses. What all managers are doing now, they're building systems. Arteta, whoever it is, they're building systems that are supposed to be efficient enough that you can interchange players. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Hojlund wasn't that great today. Hojlund was taken off. It's interesting that and this is what I'm trying to say. Hojlund was the reason. Hojlund scored the 2 goals, yeah, last match, and everyone after that will be saying start Hojlund. But it's not so simple as Hojlund scored the 2 goals, so we must start Hojlund. Because in the game we just played on Thursday, for about 70 minutes, Zirkzee was playing, and Hojlund scored 2 goals, and they were just off the cuff. Today, when Hojlund started, he was useless. And it was only when Zirkzee came on and was holding the ball up. And only when Antony, and especially Antony, once again, Antony comes on in 2 matches, twice, and he changes the game. Antony came on with Mason Mount in the last match, changed the game. Antony came on in this match, changed the game with Ahmad, interchanging. 1-2, the understanding with him and Ahmad, because they both play that position. So they both know where they're going to run. They both know where to pass. The cohesion between those two on the right-hand side is beautiful. That needs to be replicated on the left-hand side. Right now, it is not. And that's what the manager needs to work on. We need central midfielder. We need wing-backs. We need a number 10. And we need a striker. For sure. Today is Ahmad's day. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Like I've been saying for so long, Ahmad is the future. Ahmad's the future. I know the media wants to push Hojlund and they want to push Garnacho and Hojlund, Garnacho, the blonde, blue-eyed boys and all these things. But the future is Kobe and Ahmad. It is. It is. And I'm so happy for it. I'm so happy for it. I'm happy that the manager, like I said, he's exposed Rashford and Garnacho a little bit. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, I don't care for Rashford or Garnacho. If this manager wants to sell them both, I'm here for it. At this point right now, I have faith in this manager. This manager is a serial winner. He's won and won and won. He's clearly got a system that works. We can see the system. We know it works. So at this point, do what you need to do to get us to win the Premier League title again. If it means selling Garnacho, if it means selling Rashford, I'm here for it. As long as Ineos fix up and as long as Ineos give you the funds and the players and backs you the way that Ten Hag was backed with 600 million, then I'm fully behind this manager and what he wants to do. Fully, guys. I'm happy. If you're happy, comment below. Before I go and celebrate this 2-1 victory, let me see if you guys got any more comments for me to address. Yeah, Orhan, I agree. It is Ahmad's day. Big up yourself, Osman. Big up Osman. Big up yourself, Mo. Turkish. Everybody, big up yourselves. Today's a good day. As usual, share this video, like, subscribe. It's a small channel, but it's the only way for this channel to grow. We talk football on this channel. We try not to be biased. I try my best to stick to football when I do my analysis. Today, like I said, we lacked quality for most of the game. But in 2 moments when it mattered, Ahmad came up trumps. Have a good week. Have a good day. Have a good have rest of the have a good week, people, and be happy. Be happy. Anyway, peace out and bless.